Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do a disassembly on the Nymble T here. I'm going to try to put skiffs in here. I just want to, I don't know, take it apart. I like the knife. It feels good. The detent's definitely stronger than the OG Nymble, but I can still give it a good flick left-handed. I just can't be like up here, but I can be in a normal sort of grip. Here's the OG. So I can kind of ride it anywhere I want. But the detent is a little bit lighter than this guy is. So that's kind of your trade-off right there. Yeah, I really like it. The only thing I don't like currently is the lock bar just feels a little springy. And that's how actually the first one I got felt like that. And it had a little bit of a vibration on close. Almost a rattle. And this one kind of has it too. So I'm hoping just swapping skiffs or taking it apart. Maybe there's, I don't know, we'll see. And I also have a kit that I got. Now I don't actually like the, let me get the skiffs out. Where is it? There we go. I don't actually like the blue hardware. But I do like the clip, and I don't know if I want to go backspacer too, just because it seems like a lot to do the backspacer, the clip. I don't know, I'm thinking right now. We'll see how it looks, but I probably want to do the clip. So you can see on my OG, I have just the clip, and I feel like that gives it a good pop of color, but I like the black hardware. I couldn't get a black hardware set for this, so I just don't like the bluish. It's like blue on this side, green, teal. Like, I don't know. I just don't like that. So I don't want this stuff. But I do, I think, want to try the pivot collars. And we'll see how we do with the other stuff. So let's get into it. Should have a T8. Yep, came right out. I forgot my tray, so let's grab that. This is from Tinker Force, by the way. Great people over there. Should all be T8 on this, and I know one of these is a body screw. The other clip screw, I don't think needs to come out, so man, that guy was in there pretty good. So this is number 71 of 152, and I feel like the other one I had didn't say of 152, but it was the same model, so I'm a little confused. I don't know. That goes there. Okay, let's see if it comes apart now. I shouldn't need to take, yeah, okay. See what's under the hood. So yeah, we just have 5mm bearings, so it's not the same as the OG, in case you're wondering. Pop this guy out. I'm gonna get some alcohol here. Sorry about the squeaky chair. So not too much oil on here, which is good. Just clean all that down. Nice deep bearing pockets, solid. Clean off our block face or tang here. You can see the tang is right here, not down here. That's the flipper tab. It's cool stuff. You have your internal stop pin, which is nice and seated in there. You have your detent ball hole, so that's all cleaned up. Clean our pivot here. You have a D-shaped pivot, which is good. Here's our washers and our lock bar. Clean the lock bar off. And this is the lock bar I was talking about. Yeah, it feels fine. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. It's very possible, guys. We all know I'm a bit of a maniac, so I'm going to do the old swaparoo. So we'll flip these over. That way your skiff bearings get a fresh washer to work on. Don't know why that one doesn't want to come out. I'm going to try a stronger magnet. Okay. I gotta get these out too. Okay, got that one. Got that one. Huh. Wonder why it doesn't want to come out. Think I can get an angle on it and just push it out this way. Okay, that's not good. I don't know why that doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, flip that over. It's good that it fits snug like that. I mean, so here are the collars. So this is all Mokuti, I think. Maybe it's Zircuti. No. Hard to tell. This looks like Zircuti. And these look like Mokuti. I don't know why maybe they're different. No, I don't know. Maybe it was the W that had the option for Zircuti, and this was only Mokuti. I can't remember. So this side's going to go on top. So let's do this. Push this through. Nope. This is the one that goes in. Okay, got it. Right? Yeah, see, that doesn't look great. That's why I wanted the black hardware kit. I'm going to need some KPL here. Just to keep that washer in. Couldn't get it out, and then you can't get it to stay in, huh? That's how it goes. Alright, so we got that in. Here's our blade. Oh, backspacer. Might as well try the full kit out, right? If we can. What, you don't want to come off now? What's going on here? There's barrels in there, but there's no reason this shouldn't pop right off. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Okay. Nice Mokuti backspacer, but you can see it's just it's end cut, so barrel fits in a certain way. Like that, and then I need that screw back. Was it this one? I don't know, hopefully. Okay. All right. So we got the backspacer in. We had this in. Really doing a bang up job, huh? All right, there we go. Clip. Right off. There is some gold in the Mokuti, which kind of helps our cause here. Looks pretty good. All right, now we need a drop of this. That's KPL heavy on the detent track. KnifePivotLube.com, guys. You can use my code LeftyEDC for 10% off your order at KPL. It really helps the channel out. They're probably my biggest affiliate. And I absolutely love their stuff, so it makes it real easy to talk about. Oh, we need skiffs. All right, so we need... You want to try the washers out? Check it out. We got washers. 5mm washers. But I don't think this is the knife for that. So I also have multi-rows, but they're definitely not going to fit because that bearing cage is going to be too big. So, too small, I mean. So we are left with regular skifferoons. Clean them off. And then we can get some oil on this here finger. Flip it over. Drop her in. Now I will say the way the action was out of the box, I don't think this is necessary in any way. I think QSP did a great job with the action. I think John over at EMP has done a great job design-wise to get that kind of action. So, you know, you don't really need to do this. I just am a maniac and like to do skiffs, so. All right, so this should just pop on, right? Then we put the collar on. I want to clean this real quick. Clean off any Loctite or anything. I am gonna Loctite it, obviously, so I might super glue it. I'm just gonna see how I like it first, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Put that in. Okay, we got it mostly in. We'll put this screw in. I think it looks pretty good this way. Again, I think a black hardware kit would probably be my preference. But for some reason, I can't ever get the black hardware kits on his site. It's like they're never in stock when I go, or when there's a drop or whatever. I always miss the black hardware, and there's always other shit in stock. Okay, I'm gonna shut this. Sorry, that one didn't feel like it was seated right. I think it's just a tight screw or something. Seems like a good piece of end cut Mokuti. It's just really nice. Look at that. Looks fresh to me. Just tightening everything. Before I start figuring this out. So, all right, we're centered. That's good. Get some alcohol. Get any of that oil off my fingers. All right, so here it is. First look with the collars and the clip. No tap. Centered. No play. Still got whatever it is. I don't know if you guys hear it. I think maybe it's just me being crazy. Maybe I'm expecting something. I don't know. Still centered. Still no play. Oh, wow. But see, you hear it? I don't know. It's just... just a clip. Make sure which one's which here. Ugh. Okay, the long screw goes in the, okay. Or are they the same? Nope, longer one goes this side. I want to bend this a little bit if I can. Is that weird? Oh, I might have overdone it. Turn it into a bulb. That's not what I meant to do. Hold on. Didn't feel like it was seated really. There, it's flattened back out, but just felt a little tappy to me. I don't know. Just want to try something. Probably wondering, what is this madman doing right now? Well, tightening this down so I can bend it a little bit. Okay, let's try that. Damn it, that was the screw I wanted to stay in. Just seated in there. Okay. Yeah, see, now I went too far. There's a sweet spot. See how we did. Just, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's still a little grabby. I was just thinking maybe the tappy clip was the reason. You know what I mean? God damn it. Can I just do it by hand? That should be good if that was correct. Sorry about this, guys. I know you don't want to see this part over and over, but I gotta get it right since it's apart right now. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. No tap. And it's still there. It's just some kind of vibration through the lock bar, I guess. I don't know. Don't know how to explain it. But it is there and it exists. So let's just see. Dead centered. All the good things are happening. No play. No rock. A little bit of stick, but I'm guessing that's just from me doing stuff and it should subside. I think I'm gonna just glue it because it seemed like a pretty quick tight, like just tighten it down all the way and it's good to go basically. Let's see. Tighten it down, good to go. No play. Okay, so not quite all the way. Back off a touch. And there she goes with no play. Ooh, now I got lash. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call that lash. Nah, it's not bouncing or anything. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean off the pivot. We never did actually clean the inside of it. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Clear all that out. Grab the glue, which is now glued shut. Okay. Put it on the driver. Look at that, we got a lot of glue. So we just need a drop. Right in the sweet spot. Dead centered. No play. Whoa. Dead centered. No play. Basically dropping shut. And I don't know what else you want, Kev. Like, at this point, you're just an animal. Expecting stupid things, right? No. Don't glue yourself. Jesus. Just trying to clean this off a little bit. All right, let me put the cap on. So that is it, guys. We have successfully completed our mission. Have we figured out that I'm a maniac? Check. I think that's a check. Here's your backspacer. 71, 152. Here's your collars. I do like those collars. I do like the collars being a part of the knife, which is cool. And then you have the extra hardware, so if I ever need hardware, I do have that. Might as well, I guess, keep the bearings with it since I have it here. Like that. I don't know what I did with the case to the knife. I must have put it in my bin. Yeah. Then we got our bearings. So here she is, fully assembled. You got Mokuti collars, Mokuti clip that has been pre-bent a couple times and then flattened back out. The retention on it is really good. I actually got that dialed in perfectly, and it's pretty much straight, so I think that looks good, honestly. And then you have that pop right here. I think it actually works really well, and I think not doing all the blue hardware really helps it. And then action-wise, you know, you got that little bit of movement, but I don't think that's lash. I think that's literally just, you know, the detent coming out, if you know what I mean. It's not one of those where I can feel it when I do this, and that's lash to me. Let's see if my other Nymble has that. Yeah, see, this doesn't have any kind of movement at all before the pull, but the detent is weaker, so there's that. It's probably already dried, so pops. One other thing I noticed I didn't love was the grind line. So it's very nice, sort of a belt satin here, but then when it switches to this flat up here, it kind of just, I don't know. It's almost like it has grinds and then no grinds. The action is fantastic. Pops really well. Ergos are good. I will say the jimping is very aggressive. I mean, it's definitely different than OG. I mean, this is like full on, I can feel my fingers scraping, jimping. This is not. And I remember I had one that was this build in the OG, and it did not have this aggressive jimping. Lock bar, so I think what they did was they added access to it. See that? They added this inside chamfer, and I think they cut the scale back a little more. So this one was a little harder to disengage. This one, you just have a lot of room there to push it out of the way. If you get low enough, you can swing it down. I mean, these skiffs are breaking in, and it's like freaking incredible right now. There is no play. One thing I love about the Nymble is you can tighten that girl all the way down. And the way it's built with that internal stop pin, and you have all this meat behind, like, so you have this much blade inside the handle, and it gives it such a rigidity. It's one of the most rigid knives in terms of that. I try to show you some kind of an example. That's kind of how I like my knives, so it's hard to find an example of something that isn't like that. So I don't have a good one here, but I love that you get that. Let's see if that stick is still there. It's just kind of a drag at this point, but I wouldn't say it's any kind of stick. Let's check our screws. I will say with the Nymble X, the two that I had, I struggled a little bit with centering. It was hard for me to get them dead centered and all of that. This is just perfect. I mean, I flipped the washers, I put the skiffs in, and she's just purty as can be. So I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with this. I had really high expectations, so that's why I'm being a little more picky with it. I'm hoping that rattly thing kind of breaks in. That's the only real gripe I have with the knife, other than the I don't know if it's lash. And again, if you can't shake it and feel it, well, I can feel it a little bit. And it sucks because I guarantee you they QC check the shit out of this. But detent lash is one of those things, it can just appear like the knife is breaking in and it wears a path, right? And it wears on the edge of the detent hole. And as it continues to wear in, it can cause that lash. So you don't know it's going to happen. And then you flip it 20 times and boom, you got all this lash. And it's like, wasn't like that when I shipped it. Yeah, and it wasn't. You know? It's just kind of luck of the draw sometimes. But I think this is fine. And hopefully it's something that maybe just wears in. Looks like there is something there on the tag. Grab a Q-tip. My guess would be there's just a little bit of oil on the lock face or on the tang here. So what I like to do is just take a little alcohol, clean off everything that's in the vicinity of the lock up, give it a flip so that gets all up on both sides, clean in there, clean in there. Then you're gonna have stick because you just literally put wet stuff on it. And then I do that again, just trying to soak up oil or whatever. I'm getting like little hair filaments on it. Okay. Yeah, it's like gone already. Yeah, so we're good. I like the Mokuti on this. I actually had the OG in the same build, but having that collar, I think, makes a big difference. It gives you, I don't know, it makes it so that color transitions from the show side over to the back spine and then over to the clip side. So you never are without the Mokuti, and it's kind of interesting to see that, you know. When you have like a clean this side and then, you know, you have the backspacer in the clip, it can throw it off, I think. That's why I usually just go for a pop of color. But yeah, so there's the Nymble T in all its glory. I don't know if I'll do a review or anything because I think I did a prototype review. I do have the liner lock and the W on order as well, so we'll see. That's assuming they all stay. I can't promise that. I am liking this though. The Tanto was kind of always what I wanted. So anyway, there you go. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.